Welcome once again to Wish It Was Homestead. You hear that in the background, that means chickens are getting ready to lay. Go around the house this way, the property this way. Trees are doing really good over here. Cut the grass yesterday. Got it all swept up. I used the grass clippings for mulch. Somebody's getting ready to lay. Four boxes, they all want to use the same one. Still got to get to cleaning up the fig trees. Hurricane Idalia came by last week, put everything away, but we were far enough away we didn't really get anything, not even a bunch of rain. To all the coast, Tampa Bay, Newport Richey, Gulfport, all the way up into the Big Bend area, including Cedar Key. I love Cedar Key. Tony's Chowder's there. They got up in the Big Bend, they got demolished. Unbelievable, the power of storms. They keep saying how much more expensive storms are these days. Well, yeah, when you build mega mansions right on the coast, that's what happens. And of course, those that are smarter and live inland, well, we get to pay for it. It's like Naples, you can't build within a quarter mile of the coast, so everybody can enjoy Florida's natural resources. I think the only state that has more coastline than Florida would be Alaska. And yet, we can't use a lot of it. Remember, this area here was all weeded. Yesterday we cleaned this out. Actually, my wife and my son. The eggplants are doing better. That okra way down there, it's a purple okra, doing really well. Chickens are all back in their normal run, but they did a lot of cleaning here too. Use the string trimmer on the fence line. Got that clear. Some peppers are still going. I think as soon as it cools down, they'll start producing. Parsley came back. Still got a weed over here. This is normally beans. I think it's going to go cucumbers. The little chickies are doing well. They're growing fast. They're still skittish. Remember how weedy this area was? My son actually picked grapes off of that vine over there. In fact, there's still one there. Cleaned all this up. Put some of those wood chips here. Thought I saw one. Oh, there's one that's not ripe yet. There's a ripe one on the other side. There's right there. I'm gonna leave it there. I don't eat grapes on carnivore diet. Trying to keep my carb content low. All this was weeds. It's now beans. This will be the bean garden instead of corn. They look scraggly, but boy, once they got in the ground, they did a good job of growing out. Those are all bush beans. We moved everything out of the gardens and into the fish house. Then we decided to put them all over here, and bananas doing good, figs, everything's doing good over there. Did a bunch of soil blocks, up blocking them. Corn. Yeah, they look scraggly, but I think once they get in the sun, hits them tomorrow, they'll be better. That's a tray of beets I just put down. You got sweet basil, purple basil, leeks, empty row for later. What is this? Dill, sweet banana peppers, tomatoes, they'll perk up. They've been in the shade. Those are goners. Anyway, we did pretty good with the storm. Didn't really have any kind of real damage. There were a few branches down, but that's about it. Now it just got cooler in the mornings, which is nice, but it'll start getting hot again pretty soon. September, after all. This will get cleaned out. Cucumbers here, maybe some squash. Where the shade house was, that'll all be corn. Still got to finish cleaning this out over here, but do that. Got an eggplant on over there. Yucca, the chickens knocked it down, but you know, that'll grow back. Wherever the stem trunk touches the ground, it's going to grow a new root anyway. But man, they did a lot of work clearing that out for me. Just got to decide what I want to put there. I think maybe I'm going to go with the pole beans way at the end. Leave them there this time. Maybe tomatoes up in front. This is a hard time to grow right now. I'll tell you, the insect pressure is going to be tremendous. You know, in the spring, it's easier simply because you've had that chill. Insects are down a little bit deeper. So you have less insect pressure in the beginning of the spring season than you do the beginning of the fall season. We're at the beginning of the fall season right now. So there's more insect pressure. Still going to try and do it, well, I am going to do it 100% organic. We'll use spinosad or BT for different things. There's organic controls out there. We'll use those if we have to. Yeah, the loofah over there, the yellow flowers. I don't know if I want to let that grow or not. I still got so many loofahs in the house. Yucca over there, I'll give us a nice root this year. Got to get more eggplant going. Lettuces. I am going to convert that grass over by the other banana plant. I'm going to convert that into lettuce. Use a bunch of the horse manure, high nitrogen for leafy stuff. So that ought to be pretty productive for greens. I got a whole bunch of lettuce in the house, the seeds. I'll start them the end of September, early October. I'll put radishes down at the same time. I'll probably put carrots down next weekend. Get those done. Where am I? I'm probably going to put them over here where the tomatoes were. The reason I'm going to try and move my tomatoes around is nematodes. And I'll plant some marigolds in with the new ones. This might be tomatoes here. I've had beans here for 3 or 4 years. Maybe I'll do tomatoes in here. I only want 4 cattle panels full. That's 50 plants maybe. Move the chickens. They mowed that down pretty well. Wife's got to go to work today. Happy Labor Day, everybody. Wife's going to work. I'm still cooking here. Let's go take a look at the grill. Over charcoal. Definitely. Rack of ribs has to be over charcoal. That's got sweet sauce on it. Should make it pretty tasty. Yeah, still got all those wood chips over there. Put the citrus, variegated lemon, I think. Put that over here under this tree. Understory is supposed to help with greening and controlling it. That lemon tree is doing all right. No greening in it yet. Yard looks good, all nice and cut. Got the wood chips there. I did sweep it because I do use that for the mulch, as you saw around the beans. Anyway, I wish a speedy recovery to the northern part of the Big Bend area of Florida. Pray for you. Hope you guys get back in business and do well. Happy Labor Day. Bye now.